Rome, a great city with a rich, deep and dark history that once was the cradle of civilization from 753 BC and spanned a century. A city with 3 million people that spoke Latin and takes pride in being Romans despite many outside influences. Named after the legend of brothers Romulus and Remus, believed raised by a she-wolf, Rome rose as a world power in the 1st century BCE with its powerful military until the 5th century AD. At its peak, it ruled Europe, Northern Africa, and the whole of the Mediterranean. Rome in its heyday was the most beautiful city in the world. The Roman Empire was ruled in succession by 70 emperors, good leaders some, others consumed by the lust of power and greed. Octavian became Caesar Augustus, the first emperor of Rome. The dictator Julius Caesar. Constantine the Great, who made Christianity the official Roman religion and catapulted the Roman Catholic Church, the world's oldest, richest, and largest universal religious institution. Rome is also referred to as the Eternal City, Imprium sine fine, or an empire without end, because its citizens feel that even if empires rise and fall, the city would last forever. These high-speed Italian train rides bring back wonderful feelings of coming back first in 2008, then in 2016, and at present. Rome for us is magical, having to immerse ourselves in deep history and spend it with family, the city enticing us to come back for more. Our adventure starts in this neighborhood where you can interact with the locals and buy fruits in the local markets. For the full experience, you use the metro in going around the city, for as they say, when in Rome, do what the Romans do. First order of the day? What else? Pizza.
It's wonderful. We love the coins, yes.
And this famous gelato.
Yummy.
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 Oh, the bird.
Rome is known for its piazza, and any tourist itinerary would include the Fontana di Trevi, which can be found at the Piazza di Trevi. This fountain takes up pretty much of the square. It is the most visited piazza in Rome. They say if you make a wish and throw your coin in the fountain, your wish would come true.
What's your wish?
We did that in 2008 with a wish to come back to Rome. And we're here for our third visit with the family. I guess it worked. The Fontana di Trevi is an 18th century fountain completed in 1762. Erected on the ancient Roman water source, the fountain is made of the same material as the ancient Coliseum, of travertine stones. Nestled in Rome's historic center, Piazza della Rotonda is best known for the iconic Pantheon. The Pantheon is built in 126 AD as a pagan temple. It was turned into a church when the Romans embraced Christianity in 337 AD. Venture inside to see the world's largest unreinforced dome, boasting a skylight in the middle. Before going back to our place, my little one makes a pit stop. Dinner is at La Taverna Italiana.
Best day ever.
Daming goodness. Some street-side drinks and a nightcap in the terrace with my wife's friend baby, whom we last met here in 2008. Waking up to a new morning in the city of Rome. Rome is larger than Paris in surface area at 1,285 square kilometers, and I would say a little more chaotic. For me, no city can rival Rome's historic and religious importance. The city is a living museum with iconic landmarks and monuments. Today, we are headed for the Roman Forum, an important site built 700 years before Christ, the center of ancient Rome, founded by Romulus, the precursor of the name Rome. After centuries of ruin, the Forum was rediscovered by archaeologist Carlos Fea in 1803. Excavations here took over 100 years. You can now even see the original ancient Roman roads in the background. At first, the Forum essentially served as a marketplace. Over time, it became a public affairs area. The rise of public events here took place around 500 years before Christ. It must have been a sight to behold in its heyday.
This is one of the oldest and bronze gate still existing in Rome. Only three left. One is here. The second is the Pantheon gate, original Roman gate. And the third is a Senate Hall gate.
Before Christianity, this houses the Vestal Virgins, a testament to Rome's reverence to demigods and what's left of it today. Roman arches are built to signify victories in battle and conquests.
The candelabra coming from Jerusalem.
This olive tree-lined path brings us to the Palatine Hill, a place, legend says, is where Romulus, the founder of the Roman kingdom, and his brother were raised by a she-wolf. And this is where the emperors and leading citizens of Rome lived. And this is what remains of it today. You can still see marble floors that were once heated by wood fire underneath. Fountains and amazing structures where emperors held ancient Roman sports and games. This leads us to Rome's most famous structure, the Coliseum, an elliptical amphitheater in the center of the city of Rome, Italy, just east of the Roman Forum. It is the largest ancient amphitheater ever built and is still the largest standing amphitheater in the world. Named after the Colossus Nero, a giant bronze sculpture of Emperor Nero beside his structure, but taken down by succeeding emperors. The Colosseum was built during the Flavian dynasty from 69 to 96 AD, from Emperor Vespasian to Titus to Domitian. The Colosseum stands today as a symbol of power, genius, and brutality of the Roman Empire. This colossal structure can house more than 50,000 spectators to watch gladiators kill each other for entertainment using chariots and a variety of exotic animals put in the mix. Under the arena floor is where they kept the gladiators, slaves, and animals for combat. Trap doors like these is where they catapult combatants and animals to the arena. An estimated 500,000 people and 1 million animals were killed in the events in the Coliseum. One can admire the genius of Roman engineering in this very structure. Huge water cisterns underneath this arena is used to flood the floors with shallow water. With flat-bottom boats, they show the gore of naval battles with real gladiators and slaves on opposite boats and dressed for combat. Fierce and brutal chariot races are best viewed from 3 tiers of the arena. During recent excavations, a myriad of artifacts have been unearthed, including potteries, even chicken bones and nuts, used as snacks while watching these brutal entertainments. Visible holes in the Coliseum walls is where iron clamps were removed over the centuries to be used as weapons and other purposes, and the start of the ruin of the Coliseum. With the decline of the Roman Empire, the Coliseum, like other beautiful structures, became ruins. The once beautiful white surfaces were just a memory. Follow the sound of the church bells and it will lead you the home of the most powerful and richest religion in the world with 2.4 billion followers. Welcome to the Vatican, an independent city-state, a small country, surrounded by Rome and covers just over 100 acres, 1/8 the size of New York's Central Park. The Vatican is governed by an absolute monarchy with the Pope at its head. When Christianity was declared the official religion of the Roman Empire by Emperor Constantine I in 337 AD, it catapulted the Roman Catholic Christian world to power and influence that extended to Constantinople, present-day Istanbul, the seat of the Eastern Roman Empire, and then the whole world. Not far from the Vatican, near the river Tiber, is Castel Sant'Angelo, a towering landmark originally a mausoleum of Emperor Hadrian in 139 AD, and later used by the popes as a fortress and castle. Visit Campo de' Fiori, an area in Rome which since 1869, every morning from Monday to Saturday, houses a market known for its flowers, fruits, and vegetables. When the sun sets, the area becomes one of the best meeting places in Rome, thanks to its wide variety of restaurants, cocktail bars, and terraces. We had a chance to meet my wife's friend and townmate, a Filipino-Canadian wine trader and connoisseur who knows Italy best. Exchanged stories over good food and fine wine in this wonderful restaurant. Leo introduced us to this special kind of mushroom, a favorite of Julius Caesar, I recalled. Amazing both by night or day is Piazza Venezia, taking its name from Palazzo Venezia, constructed in the 15th century, donated by Pope Pius VI to the Republic of Venice, another superpower at that time, for its diplomatic headquarters. Passing by Via Veneto, one of the most famous and expensive streets of Rome, made famous by Federico Fellini's film La Dolce Vita. In 2016, we had the chance to stay in this wonderful hotel in this area, the Baglioni Hotel Regina. The street is also home to foreign embassies, famous restaurants, and luxury hotels. Just 100 meters away from this hotel is Hard Rock Cafe Rome, my favorite travel hangout. Wonderful seafood restaurants with fresh catch from the Mediterranean Sea are in this area. Peaceful drives in green areas of Rome gives respite from the lively chaos. Another famous plaza is Piazza Navona. It is home to some of Rome's famous fountains, like the Fountain of Four Rivers, and Fountain of Neptune, built in 1648. In ancient Rome, this site was a stadium, built during Emperor Domitian's rule from 81 to 96 AD, known chiefly as the Reign of Terror. Today, this is a beautiful square where you can have coffee or ice cream. Lots and lots of wonderful food stores and restos you can find as you stroll. This is Piazza di Spagna. It owes its name to the Palazzo di Spagna, the seat of the embassy to the Holy See. This square is just below the famous Spanish Steps. There is also the famed column of the Immaculate Conception of the Blessed Virgin Mary.
Yay! So much fun!
Our busy day would always end at the dinner table, celebrating a day of unforgettable experiences in Rome. Good food, fine wine, satisfies the senses, in which Rome abundantly provides. These beautiful images of our travels may just be a thing of the past, but they become wonderful memories of a happy life experienced within the beautiful and historic city of Rome. Rome at its peak offered beauty and grandeur, an impetus that drove a civilization to influence the whole of Europe, Africa, and the world for centuries. Unbelievable monuments that hold scars of a cruel and dark past, sometimes forgotten by time and rediscovered by people who seek inspiration and answers to how we have become as people. The ruins of Rome reminds all of us that even the mightiest of them all can perish like all of us. Although Rome in its heyday was a place of immense power, wealth, and beauty, it was no match for the forces of greed and conquest. Despite its rise and fall, Rome, the eternal city, stands. Its monuments bear witness to the struggles and strength of the Roman people, because life goes on. It must.